Hi guys, it's your girl Riveting Radiance. Do not be afraid. I know you're not used to seeing me like this, but there's a reason why I look like this. First of all, I just woke up. Secondly, today I am going to be performing an acid pill at home. Yes, you heard me correctly, an acid pills. That's why I am barefaced. I don't know if you guys have watched my PCOS videos, but I have a series of those, and basically it's a condition that I have, and one of the side effects of having it is horrible skin, dark spots, acne, facial hair. It is the absolute worst. So if you haven't watched any of those videos, go back and watch those, because that's why my face looks like this. I've gotten a lot of mixed feedback. When I first announced that I was doing this, some people were like, go for it. Other people were kind of concerned and they were very skeptical. They were saying how it could be dangerous and I should probably go to a licensed, what are they called? Some people even think that I don't need it. Like, because they see me with makeup all the time, they automatically assume that I have flawless skin, which could not be further from the truth. My skin is horrible. I would not do something that I didn't need. If I had fairly decent skin, I would not be even remotely interested in doing an acid pill. That's the reason why I wear makeup, because I have horrible skin. And of course my skin is going to look flawless and glowy and healthy and clear when I have on makeup. That's the point of makeup. If your skin doesn't look like that when you have on makeup, then you're not doing something right. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you just a brief background history on my skin and why it looks the way that it does and what led me to wanting to do this. I'm actually going on vacation at the end of the month and I don't want to wear as much makeup. So you can actually see this horrid skin. Like, I need people to understand, like, I have the absolute worst skin ever. And you can see like the dark spots all up in here. Yes, dark spots, like, oh my god, they're horrible. Then you can actually see hair, like, oh wait, there's more dark spots under there. And then there's like hair. Normally I wouldn't have this hair on my face. I would get it waxed. I've actually had a couple of laser hair removal treatments as well. I did not want to wax because that will irritate the skin. Prior to doing an acid peel, you don't want to do anything that's going to be abrasive or irritating to the skin. So this is my skin. So now any of those who were kind of questioning whether or not I needed to do this, now you know for sure. You're probably like shaking your head like, yeah, definitely, go ahead. When you're going to get started? First, I'm going to go ahead and show you all of everything that I've gotten. Okay, so it's a TCA peel, and I got it from a website called makeupartistchoice.com. And this is the pamphlet that came with it. Okay, it's a 4-piece pamphlet. It goes into all details about how to administer it, what you'll need, give you any type of precautions, everything that you need to know to administer this at home. And all of the products came in this little net bag right here. In this bag, those are rubber gloves, and they're in a Ziploc bag. It also came with these two products right here. Now this is the actual acid peel. It's 12.5%. And this is the green tea pomegranate cleansing gel that they give you. Alright, over here, these are the things that it said you guys would need in the actual pamphlet. So we have Neosporin, that's an antibacterial ointment. Then you have baking soda, that's going to be for your neutralizing agent. You have Cordaid, which I think is an anti-itch cream. And then you have some Vaseline. So those are the things that they said to purchase in the pamphlet that did not come with. Right here is just a wine glass, because what I've decided to do is to pour the actual contents of this acid peel in the bottle. I'm going to pour that in there to make it easier for me to work with. And then right here, this is a tablespoon measuring spoon, because you have to measure out the baking soda for the neutralizing agent. The neutralizing agent is what you're going to use to take the peel off your face. You have to basically mix a part of baking soda with a part of tepid water. This is what I'm going to be using to mix the neutralizing agent. I also forgot to mention that I did buy a brush separately. They say to administer the peel with a Q-tip. I'm not doing that. That just seems very tedious. You can imagine how small that is and how much face I have to cover. So I ended up getting this brush, and this brush is specifically made for peels. I think this would just be a lot more efficient than using a Q-tip. Also, another thing that you want to have is a timer. So I'm just going to use my iPhone because you're supposed to time it for 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first thing it says to do is to go ahead and, as a pre-cleanse, to wash your face with this green tea pomegranate cleansing gel. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. And as I mentioned before, it said do not use anything abrasive. So I'm basically just going to use my fingers. Probably about that much. I'm not going to get a lot, only because I have to use that same cleanser throughout the entire time that I'm healing from the peel. So I'm going to take that and mix it with just a little bit of water in my hands, get it soapy. Oh wow, this lathers beautifully. I didn't even have to use a lot to get this much lather. I'm loving it. Alright, so now I'm just going to rinse my face. They said when you go to dry it, just pat it dry. I'm using a paper towel. And this is not just any paper towel. These actually feel like terry cloth. Now that my face is freshly washed, I'm going to go ahead and apply the peel. First, I have to wait until my face is completely dry, because that's one thing that it did specify, is that you want your face to be completely dry before administering that. I'm kind of afraid. I did do a test patch last night. They want you to test your skin just to make sure you don't have any adverse effects, so you do it a whole 24 hours prior to administering the actual peel. The first thing that it tells me to do before you start is to apply Vaseline around your eye sockets, nostrils, on your lips, and corners of your mouth. Next, it says put on your latex gloves to keep your fingers from peeling and begin applying the acid as described. It's telling me how to apply it with the Q-tip, but I'm not doing it that way. I'll tell you guys how to do that. Dip your Q-tip into the acid. Make sure it's wet but not dripping. Don't apply with gauze or any other applicator that could be abrasive. Q-tips are the best choice. Be careful not to get the solution in your eyes. Apply the TCA peel to the skin liberally with back and forth motions, beginning with the forehead, moving down the face, avoiding the eye area, and making sure to cover all areas of treatment thoroughly. If this is your first TCA peel, apply only one layer of serum. Of course, I'm not going to listen to that. I'm going to apply two. If you've done one before and you feel like you need more strength, apply the first layer, then wait 5 minutes and apply the second layer. And that's what I'm actually going to end up doing. You can only do these like 2 to 3 weeks apart, and I'm going on vacation at the end of the month. I don't have time to wait another 2 weeks to do it because it takes forever to even heal from one. So imagine if I do one now and then do one in 2 weeks. Like, I'm going to be healing throughout my vacation, and I want my healing process to be complete by vacation. I just feel like I do have tough skin. I know my skin. If I had sensitive skin, maybe I would be skeptical, but I have pretty tough skin. My skin has endured a lot, and I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. Don't use textured washcloths when removing the serum because it could irritate the skin. Close your eyes tightly and remove the serum with a soft washcloth which has been dipped in your neutralizing solution. I'm going to go ahead and make my neutralizing solution right now and let you guys see It is 2 tablespoons of baking soda and 1.5 cups of water. So obviously, to measure out the 1.5 cups, I needed to get another measuring cup as well. I showed you guys this one earlier, but I went and grabbed this one right here. This one is 1 cup, and it also has a halfway mark on the inside. For the neutralizing agent, 2 tablespoons of baking soda. All right, so here's 1 tablespoon. Here's 2 tablespoons. Next, we need 1.5 cups of tepid water. Now, tepid water means, the best way that I know how to describe it is the way that my husband described it to me, and it's the same temperature that you put your baby in. And of course, I have a little baby, so I know exactly what temperature that is. So here's 1 cup, and here's half a cup. I'm just gonna take this spoon and I'm gonna stir it a little bit. Make sure the contents get stirred up really well. All right, now I'm gonna take my wine glass and my chemical peel. I'm gonna pour that in there. It's just that much. I'm gonna take my brush and dip it in here. Make sure it's not dripping, they said. See how it's dripping? Oh my God, I'm so scared. Okay, I got this, I got this. It's burning. Jesus, please take the wheel. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Oh my God, it's burning. What's happening? Okay, wait. Okay. I got this. Definitely down here. Woo, yes. Oh. Okay. Oh! Oh man, I wonder, can I sit in front of the fan? Oh God, I don't know if I can. Okay, no. Okay, I'm taking y'all with me to a fan. Okay, let's go. Please. No, turn this up. Turn this up. How do you turn this up? Okay, is this up? I know there's no lighting in here. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to tell you. This is the kind of fan I'm using. Okay. They didn't really say whether or not you can be in front of a fan, but I'm gonna be in front of one. I didn't really do it all over my entire face. I know that some people do that. I didn't, because I'm only going to do it in the problem areas. Well, I'm going to do a whole skin peel in areas that don't necessarily need it. Okay, this is going really slow. Really? Alright, I waited 5 minutes and now I'm going to do another coat. I'm done. I set the timer to 4 minutes. I don't even do 5 minutes because I want to take this off soon because it's really burning. You just put acid on your skin. What did you expect, ma'am? I'm gonna use this paper towel to get this off. I'm gonna dip it into the neutralizing agent that I made earlier. Turning white. It's called frosting. It already warned you about it. frosting away, honey. Woo! Honey, honey. Frosting is likely to occur when using our 15% and 18% TCA peels. If the skin begins to turn white while the TCA is on the skin, this is called frosting, and it is common. And do not worry, it has it in caps. Just begin removing the peel from the skin with your neutralizing solution. Your skin may be reddish for an hour or so, then it will begin to return to normal coloration. Your skin may be red post-peel. This is completely normal and will fade. Continue to apply moisturizer to your skin for the next 48 hours with your antibacterial ointment. Now, after you wipe this off with this neutralizing agent, it says cleanse with your green tea included in your kit to be sure all the acid is fully removed from the skin. Use tepid water in your fingertips. Gently blot dry. Let me go ahead and wash. I'm going to keep these on just in case. I'm going to put a little bit of this. Go ahead and remove my gloves now. I think it's safe. My skin is feeling a little. I just want to bust out my that girl is on fire. That girl is on fire. Once the skin is completely dry, apply our antibacterial cream. Then you're done. It seems like it's completely dry now. I'm going to go ahead and put the Neosporin on. If you are interested in seeing everyday results, thumbs up. Talk to you guys later. But I